interesting there for this card. For the Unified Mind ones, I might go with the other one. And we will go back. Let's look up Crustle. I think... Oh yeah, see, now it's eliminated the Japanese card. So that's kind of what I am used to seeing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5. Dark Explorers. How much is this one? Hold on, did I say out of stock? Oh yeah, there's no reverse hollow foil for that. I was gonna say, what? It's out of stock? Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think this one is more expensive than this guy, or maybe these two are about the same. Like, it's crazy. I know I paid this... For this one, I paid like $2 for it. This one's gonna be a lot higher. It's gonna be more than $2, which is crazy. Near mint, reverse hollow. See, there are not many of these guys either, so... I mean, I could take a chance with this one, but... On eBay, let's just look this one up real quick again. Oh man, I keep doing that. 8 out of 108. 8 out of 108. 189. So 189 plus the tracking, so 258, not including sales tax. So it's about like another $1 at least, or maybe $2. Interesting. Kind of becomes a little more pricey. But this one here is $1.64, so undercutting the market. This guy is really undercutting it, but let's just say like 92 cents. So 258, 92 plus 1.27, 219, and no tracking. So, And USPS for me personally has been very hit or miss. I've had a couple claims come in for some buyers not receiving cards, so I would like to have some type of tracking. So I may try TCG Player for some lower end cards, like maybe this one I'll try for. This one, and maybe this one as well, the Legendary Treasures. I may try this one because there's just not too many reverse hollows on eBay, so I may try the TCG Player. Oh man, $3.39. Oh no, they're not many for this one either. Oh wow, okay. So let's look up normal. Let's see how many normals there are. Because this one I'd be getting normal too. 49-cent card. Okay. Huh, actually, let me look at the reverse hollow again. $3.39. What was the reverse hollow for this guy? I remember we looked at it. I looked at it. Like $3. $3. 125-cent shipping. Very interesting there, because that's kind of higher end pricing for shipping for 3 ounces. So I wonder if they add in a lot of cards, like free cards or something, to make it 3 ounces. I'll be honest, I overshot shipping before, or they might be like me and overshoot shipping, but usually when I overshoot shipping, I kind of give a refund back. That's just kind of what I do for my ethical purpose, but that's just me. But this one, oh yeah, this one was the one I was not sure about. There's like a dent there, like, and it's like LP condition, but honestly, I think this is more like MP, just because that looks like a dent, and this card looks a little bit rougher around the edges, even though it's like a reverse hollow. But the other reverse hollow for this one that I saw, is it still here? Maybe not. Oh yeah, this one. This one's actually not bad. I mean, I don't really know what's wrong with this one. So $1.85 for this one actually is a very good deal, because this one is going for $1.80. Yeah, I think I may shoot. I may go for this one on eBay. I may go for this guy. After I ask kind of what makes this moderately played, but I think I'll go for this one. So yeah, I mean, just with this one already, $1.85 free shipping. That's gonna be pretty expensive already. So it's my budget I'm predicting is going to be $20, but it may shoot up to 25 just because of sales tax, just because where I live, sales tax is more expensive. So that's gonna I just have to account that for online. And these cards are so hard to find. Like I thought I'd actually find these cards at the card show I was at with one of the vendors, but even though they had vintage, they didn't have any Crustles. I was like, dang man, I really wanted Crustles. So it is what it is, but honestly, when I'm buying for myself, as you guys have noticed, I am picky, but I'm not super picky, but I'm just kind of going for what's available. I try and look for the reverse hollows, but if I can't find the reverse hollows, I'll go for the commons or the hollows, and I've looked at those too. And, you know, this one is not bad. I think this is a non-reverse hollow, and this one's not bad too, so I don't remember if there is a reverse hollow for this guy. And I know we've just looked at some of these, but I've seen so many Crustle cards just in looking right now that I can't remember off the top of my head. So there's $1.89, so that one looks like it's scanned. So this one may have been one I could look at for TCG player, but anyways, that is very interesting there. So this is kind of a buyer POV. It's not the exactly traditional buyer POV, but I think the ones that I've kind of settled on is this one, maybe one of these, or I might try TCG player for one of those. The TCG player maybe for this one, TCG player also maybe for that one, and this one I may do TCG player or not. I'm not exactly sure. So that will kind of eliminate this one actually for me, because I think I might go with this moderately played reverse hollow Crustle there and ask why it's moderately played. But if it's not too bad, like I will probably swing on this one, and maybe I'll swing on this one and make an offer and see if I can make an offer for this one. But these are probably going to be the first two cards I'm focusing on, just these two. And just between these two already, it's what, like, let's just say $5. Yeah, let's just say 5. I like to go on the higher end. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2. 7. Not really including sales tax, so add another 2. Probably about $9 there already just with 2 cards. So like the budget for this is definitely going to be a lot higher than I thought of, like $20. Like this is actually going to be a little bit more expensive than I thought. So, but it's an interesting set, and I'm not trying to kind of promote or play into the FOMO, but with these older cards, sometimes you do have to swing on them because they're not around very long. Like the reverse hollow Expeditions War Turtle that I thought I was getting for X-Ray Hawk, I swung on that one, and it kind of was a FOMO move, but at the same time, it really wasn't, because that card is very hard to find in the condition that I have the one I currently have now. So that is one. I still haven't sold that one. It's kind of actually sitting in my personal collection because I just couldn't sell that one yet. I may eventually sell it, but it's very hard to find that card. And in case X-Ray Hawk ever wants that card one day, I'm keeping it, but he may not. So, you know, that is what it is. But the budget for this card already, which with sales tax and everything, these cards already are going surpass the $8 budget that I imagined it to be, because I really thought I'd find these cards in person, but I don't think that's going to happen. So the budget's just going to have to be higher for these cards. It's going to have to be maybe $30. And I'm just going to have to, like, you know, go with that for these cards. So anyways, you guys have been on my kind of journey of what I do when I look for Crustle cards, and I did a little pre-looking the day before, but for the most part, this is what I do. This is kind of going to be my version of a buyer POV, and I'll split this one video because it's probably going to hit like 40 minutes. I may split it up into maybe 10-15 minute chunks, just depending on what the time frame is and where I think the point of cutoff should be. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You kind of got to see what I look at when I buy, and because I'm kind of doing it at a slower pace. A lot of times I do it kind of quickly, like skim through, look at feedback, kind of go cross compare. But I should have brought the calculator up earlier, but that's okay. Most of the time I do use the calculator when I'm like actually serious getting into like thinking about purchasing. But when I'm just looking, I kind of do a quick calculation in my head to a rough estimate to like the round numbers and go from there. So overall, hope you guys like this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you liked the master set video. It's going to be very interesting. Going for the reverse hollows is more expensive, so I understand that. If I was going for the commons, it'd be cheaper, but when I can find some of the reverse hollows and they're kind of a decent deal, I will. But like maybe some of these I will have to just go for the commons. Like maybe this one I will just go for the common for it, and it's just not that big a deal. So anyways, that is the video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and look forward to the Crustle Master Set. I have a section in one of my binders sectioned off for it, and maybe you'll see it as I do the Crustle Master Set. And as I mentioned before, I'm not doing reverse hollows and commons or hollows or Japanese. I'm just doing the 7 other cards right now, and just going from there. If I find the others along the way, I may pick them up like in person or maybe online, but I'm not really going to be looking. Once I have one of every card, whatever rarity it is, I'm pretty much set there for the Crustle Master Set. I'll be happy, and that's like the most of what I want to do for collecting. So that is pretty much what I have for the Crustle Master Set in a nutshell. But I hope you guys learned something just cross comparing how to kind of buy off eBay. I do this mostly for selling, but I like to do it for buying as well, just because I don't buy very often, but when I do buy from online, that's kind of what I was doing before. So the selling side does translate. It's just you're kind of looking more for near mint conditions rather than kind of different conditions. But you do see kind of in this exercise, at least for me, what other sellers do, what they write, and what their feedback is, what like a normal person that's a buyer would look at from me when they're buying a card from me. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, as I probably mentioned 3 or 4 times already, and I will see you guys in the next video, and maybe that will be the Crustle Master Set. All right, everyone, have a good one. Peace.